I have arrived at 503 Buffalo Ridge Road, and it's fairly windy out, so I'm starting this video inside to tell you where I am, and I'm going to move outside where you're going to hear nothing but wind. So I just came in the front gate, and I haven't pulled all the way down the driveway. I just wanted you to see the front gate and the view from the road. There's the home back there. All right, I'll head down there soon. Alrighty, getting a shot of the inside of the shed because, well, it's as clean as they get. And the shed is near the driveway by the house, near the propane tank, obviously. So yeah, I was concerned about this with the walk. I think there's still the potential of when you get like a snow and accumulates here, anything that's going to get in this area right here, it's going to melt and try to get inside the house. There's no escape for it. You know, a ground drain would be nice right here at the front door, which is highly irregular. And also, like everything that comes off this gutter is going to go towards the front door. So I think they feel like they kind of solved it. To me, it's not. I'm going to recommend some more intervention be done to deal with the potential hydrostatic pressure on the front of the house. So before I go in, and by the way, the front door is open when I got here, I'm going to get on this deck. It's a pressure treated deck. Looks newer. Here we have a flue from, looks like a heat device. This does not meet code. This is a fire hazard. It should go past the roof. Same thing with the wood stove chimney. It should be at least 2 feet higher than the roof. So those don't meet safety provisions of the code. The views off this deck, it's all wooded. There's lots of wood in here. Boy, you're going to be burning wood. There's plenty to burn. You're going to want to clean that up anyway, just to reduce fire hazards. So, I hit the duck. I'm tall. So there's a little more deck going around here. And yeah, it looks like they did a little bit more here for drainage. That's where the propane enters the house. But it's, you don't feel the wind down here. It's really buffered by the trees. These are all little solar powered lights on the railing, which is kind of nice. So going back, I'm not seeing much else of concern. And by the way, the chimney thing, those are easy fixes. Inspector's gonna go, what the bleep? You got an electrical wire just coming out of the wall and cut off. So there's the meter. So this is not an off-grid house. Okay, the paint's been peeled on the front door. Looks like almost like somebody, no, it's not kicked in. Door is locked and not locking. Okay. So walk in. hard to tell what type of laminate this is. It is a laminate floor. Looks newer. I'm not seeing lots of scuffs in it. So we have a pine tongue and groove wall treatment here. Here we have, it's sort of like a brick veneer. It's like a fake brick. It's only about a 1/2 inch thick, but it kind of serves the purpose. Okay, here's the thing. That flue for the wood burner, it's not being used. And so this is a pellet stove, and so that needs less of a vent, but man, it should go higher. But this space is pretty nice. They got the tongue and groove pine on the ceiling, skylights, it helps lighten this up. The heat is turned off because I'm cold. Got a granite countertop. Okay, the cabinets are painted. I think they are originally oak. Stainless sink. Nice little wood detail on the shelving. Appliances look newer, clean. Samsung. Pretty nice. It looks like it's set up for a gas heater here. So there's the valve, and there's a flue here, so that'll be quite helpful. And there's the breaker panel in the corner. This bedroom does have a closet, no rod and shelf, but that's easy to fix. It's got an older style lamp. I'm concerned about the heat because what I'm seeing is there's like no heat in this room. So all the heat is going to be coming from that gas unit. Here's the closet. I mean, everything's neat in here. But your wood stove and this propane heater that's not here are it for heat. So you're going to want to keep the doors open to keep rooms from getting too cold. Here's the bath. That's an interesting thing. So they got a wood slab and it's been finished and sealed. Low water flow toilet. Nice one. You know, it's one of these unit tubs. Caulking is neat. Stackable washer. It's got dryer's not hooked up. There's a vent going out there. They just kind of tucked here. I don't think it'll ever be this close to the wall when you have the thing hooked up, because you need room for the dryer vent behind it. So yeah, it's a quaint place. It's cute. And here they have this door doesn't lock. That needs to be adjusted. You get more of the same flooring in here. And this is a sunroom, but guess what? it's never going to get warmed by the sun. This is facing north. So, but it's a nice space. And it's interesting how they have a plugging in there going who knows where. So I'll try to take a look outside to see what that's about. Didn't see any access to underneath the home. So, but that's this in a nutshell. I'll try to find out a little bit more outside. Okay, I'm underneath the deck. Some of it's been added on. There's some storage here, and doors missing for this storage space, and it's just simply under the deck, dirt on the hill. I have a feeling that this flashing is hiding the likelihood that the bottom of the wood along here is rotted, and there's nothing from keeping the moisture from getting in. Oh, yeah, I can see it's rotted. So that's just a poorly initiated repair. And they got this fenced off. I'm gonna have to, well, I think I can climb this. There. And here's another entrance. And here we have a little more storage. So, yeah, this needs improvement. Just to help you with this, you've got a little electric heater going here. We've got mouse, rat droppings. Oh, a bunch of them here. And that's not uncommon with mountain properties. We have a mix of piping here. They got some copper and some of that plastic. I call it polypipe, but it's not polypipe. It's oh, I'm having a brain fart. It's a gray pipe that's not the best, but depending on what it was put in, it may be okay. It had a recall. Definitely homeowner type infill on the foundation wall here. Looks like it was cinder block piers, and then they did infill. Here's your water heater, and it is electric. There's your, basically this is your expansion tank for your well. And so that this will run to the wellhead, wherever that may be, and controls. I would encourage, this room is probably insulated. I would insulate it even more because of the water heater. Because it's only a 2x4 wall, and it's probably at the best an R11, and it's gonna cost a lot to keep this room from freezing. Like if you have a power failure and you can't keep it from getting cold in here, bam, your water heater is gonna freeze, and so is the plumbing for the well. So yeah, I would definitely update that. All right, here's a view of the side of the home. Looks to be in good shape. I see a vent pipe for probably for the kitchen. There's a propane line, and it's buried running over to the tank that way. And power lines are trimmed from the trees. You want to keep up with that. It is a metal roof. Gutters need cleaning. And that's not going to help with the water problem here in the front. Yeah. Anyway, cute house. Needs a little work. Let's go check out the garage before we leave. All right, I made it to the garage. And it's got a little wood stove. And put a fridge in here. Some leftover materials. And so, yeah, I can see the flooring in the house. It's a hardboard vinyl print laminate, but there's some, it says it has a 30-year warranty. So anyway, 3-car garage, little extra deep, nice space. With it being sheetrocked, I'm guessing there's some insulation. There's no attic access. I would put one in. And no garage door openers, and damned if I can find a light switch. Oh, there is an attic access. I lied. And it'd be better if it had a metal collar here. That's made fire safe, but you want to stop airflow too. But metal collars for those are easy to come by. But don't know where the light switch is. Not one to be found. So anyway, here it is. Alrighty, we got one more storage shed between the garage and the house. I kind of missed it. And it appears to have power of some sort, not sure how. I see a light, and it's got to have power coming from somewhere. But just to give you an idea what it looks like. It has a horseshoe on the front door, and it's hung correctly. But they do have some of this, I call it snow fencing in there. I think they're just using it as fencing. It might be used to, like if they had a dog, to keep it in. There's another little shed here that I didn't film up close, and I think it's just a firewood shed. Alrighty, I think I covered it.